talking points. Let's hear them. Come on.
What about this
Hang
picture,
on.
Alex?
What a handsome specimen I am.
You got a hole in your shirt.
Someone said earlier on they wanted some naked men as opposed to naked ladies.
Okay. You see the boat. Yeah? Well, we stole that. I'm joking. So it's in the Matra. Can you see it, okay?
Yeah.
It's in the Matra, which is in Finland, which is the most northern point we went to in the Grand Prix. And the weather there was either freezing bloody cold or Sahara sunshine. And as you can see, it's not exactly freezing bloody cold. So it's in between the practice sessions. We used to do, I think it was a Thursday practice, Friday off because of the town commitments, Saturday practice and qualifying, and Sunday race. So we stole this boat, and then some bright spark says, "There's no bloody oars. How are we gonna? Oh, don't worry about that." So we went in the paddock and stole a pallet, which had some, I don't know, bags of stuff on it. So we stole this. We said, "Don't worry, we'll bring it back, We're just borrowing some oars." So the four of us had each of the stripe of this, or strip, I should say, of this pallet, which we broke up into bits. And this river runs alongside the racetrack at the Matra. And it was originally built for the mills, which were in the Matra, for floating the wood down. They chopped in trees, from the forest, into the river, straight into the mills. Saves on transport costs, doesn't it? You can get it to float down, you don't need to truck it down, do you? So we've nicked this boat, we've nicked the pallet, we've popped 4 blades out, and we're in the middle of this bloody river, fast flowing river. So you can see from the back, it's obviously the most handsome guy, which is me, complete with short, air-cooled short, and I'll get my pallet. Next to me is Charlie Williams, who doesn't look as if he wants to be rowing at all. He thinks it's a bad idea to nick this boat. The next one to that is John Williams, and he's a good guy at his time. And the next one to that is a guy called Rory Scott, who's an Australian mechanic. So we put him at the front because he's a big bugger, and he could row away where we could sort of lay back. So we rowed, if you can imagine the river's going that away and flowing very fast. We rowed from the makeshift Grand Prix paddock across the way to the other side. And people had been watching us with binoculars and all this, that sort of stuff. And we got to the other side, and people were there, gave us a drink. "Oh, well done, well done, well done. It's never been done before that we know about. What are you going to do now?" I said, "We'll row it back and give the bloke his boat back." So we did. And this is on the way back. And while we're looking across there, to our right, well, I am anyway, I've espied a seaplane. Yes, let's have some of that. So we'll go and see if we can steal that. So we crossed the river now, we're back on the original side, where the seaplane was. So it wasn't too far from us, so we walked down and said, "Hello mate," and finish, which is "hello mate." Because a pilot, obviously, pilots can all speak English language. It's necessary. "What do you do?" "Oh, we race." "Oh, motors, yes, motors." "What you like to do?" "Fly." "Okay, money." So we got together between the three of us, and what we had on, something like 25 fin marks. And I said, "No, not enough, not enough." I said, "Okay, when he wins the race tomorrow, he'll give you the cup." Okay. Now we got a plane. So we all pile into this Cessna 390 or something like that. It's a big single engine thing, huge bloody engine with these big float paddle things. It's bobbing up and down. And I don't know where we are. Said we're in Finland. Away it goes. We're sick back down. And we're heading towards the dam, heading towards the town centre. And I go, shit. I hope it takes off soon because there's 4 of us in it, isn't there? 4 of us in the pilot. And we're all squeezed together. He's going, and it's revving his bits off. And the mill's coming up, the big bridge where the mill is. And I go, oh, Father, which up he goes, just. And I mean just. Oh, no problemo. All got earphones on. No problemo. Flat on its side. Back up where we just came from. Away from the mill. And I start saying, yeah, have some of this. Grind. And it's going along, getting a bit higher. Whoop, turns right again. I said, why are we turning right? And international sign language, Russian, Finnish pilot wise. Russia! Oh, Jesus Christ. George and Co. arrested, spying for the UK. Anyway, needless to say, so we're down square now. We've come down, we're going across, we're going up, and we're flying parallel with the Russian border. You can see the things there. Humongous fences, towers, guns, more bloody guns, which isn't very far from Sumatra. You can tell me a walk to it. And we did have, never been from here, 2 visitations. I said, what the Russia. So we got the warnings from Russia that we were close to Russia land. And he suddenly became very proficient in English. We must go. Yeah, far away, mate, far away. We'll follow you. So down we go, splosh, same sort of thing. Turn around, put it back to where he originally landed it. We come out. Charlie was as white as a ghost. John Williams is going. Laurie was saying, yeah, man, let's do that again. And I'm going, come on, we've got to get this pallet back and this boat back before the boat was gone. And that was what we did. And what we did that day was nothing special. It's the kind of thing we did every day, because on the Continental circus, which is what it was before it was MotoGP, you inevitably, at every meeting, lost someone. I don't mean lost out in the paddock, I mean lost, gone, or hurt, so they couldn't race anymore, or whatever. And we're always making arrangements for people to be transported back, driven back, all of their kit to go back to the UK, or Holland, or Germany, or France, or whatever it was. And it was bloody dangerous. You know, dirty big trees in the middle of the road. People who lost their will to live, wondering about the paddock. And you knew that we raced on Saturday night, or on Sunday, as the case may be, in some of the places. But that night, you were going to go, pardon the French ladies, balls out. Simple as that, because you didn't have very much money, but you had your mates around you. You had your pals, people you could trust and depend on. You know, you fall off and crash somewhere. I'm going to bring you a screen. You're going to have a handlebar. You're going to have a footrest, or whatever the case may be. Engine parts, engine parts. And that was how the system worked before it became MotoGP. I'll tell you MotoGP now. So you can depend on all these guys. He's not with us anymore. Laurie's not with us anymore. Charlie is, and I am. So that's 2 of the 4 that's there. And if those guys contacted me now, Charlie contacted me now and said, we're going to the moon tomorrow, and I'll say, what time? I'm not joking. No. We need to organise this, and we need to organise that. Stuff that, what time? And then be there. And be there. And that's the difference between our type of Grand Prix racing. MotoGP now, and I can say this without fear of too much contradiction. If you need a motor as an engine, and I've got one, you ain't getting it. You're not getting it. Unless it's a Honda factory and so, because they open Honda. If Honda says, yeah, give them an engine, you've got to give them an engine. You're not getting it because of, you want some information from my computer, it's all done by a computer now. You've got computers for the suspension movements, you've got computers for the braking systems, computers for gearing, computers for the engine. The first time startup takes about 6 to 12 guys between data systems there and stuff back at the factory. And if I can pinch one of your engineers, oh, that's how it is. On the TV it's all nice and lovely and hello pal, how's it going? How's your Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki, KTM? They're coming on good. And yeah, that's what Costa's got. And that's the way it is these days. It's all money, corporate to corporate. If I can bring 1,000 of your fans over across to me, I'm going to get rewarded by my team boss. If we're all set in your systems, bring it to mine. That's all very good. Anyway, that was that question. Next one.